Everybody ready? Let's talk about it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Janae, and I'm back with another one. How y'all doing? Hope all is good with y'all. Hope y'all, in good spirits. The weather is nice. I like it, but I hate spring because, allergies and whatever. Hope y'all don't have bad allergies. But, yeah. So, this video here, this is about the Wiley show. Wiley. Cockeyed Wiley. He be killing me when he say that. So my last two videos was about Nique at Nite and Milagograms, because Nique at Nite decided that she wanted to interview Megan Kuniff from all the drama that she caused on the internet. All right, so Nique did the interview and she never said Milagogram's name. She called her that other blogger. Basically, in my opinion, she just shaded her. Okay. So nobody really said anything about it. And then Wiley does a video and he brings it up. And his main point was that Nique at Nite. I know y'all probably tired of me saying it like that, but that's how she say it. So I'm going to say it like that. His main point was that Nique at Nite. I'm annoying, I know. Didn't mention Milagogram's name in the interview that she did, and she called her that other blogger. And yeah, like I said, she's threw shades. Right? So Milagro got wind of it. She did a video, and Milagro mouth is not pretty. And yes, you want to kiss your mama with her mouth, but yeah. So after Milagro did a video, Wiley had Milagro on his show and he interviewed her and they were talking about the situation, which I agree with some of the stuff Wiley said, because he made very good points. Like, why would you talk about black media in front of the white woman that's trying to take your job? Okay, she don't even want black people in the space, so why would you even have a conversation with her? He calls Megan, by the way, the slave owner's great granddaughter. So he interviews Millie, and Millie says what she has to say. And, I agree with Millie because I agree with her. She made valid points. If you're going to talk about something, encompass everyone. Don't omit me out of the situation. If people are not in, just with me, if I'm talking about somebody and I'm omitting their name, or I'm talking about a situation, I'm omitting the name, you're not going to really know what I'm talking about. If I'm going to give you a story, I have to put all the components in. You can't cook macaroni and cheese without the cheese, because the cheese made your booty squeeze yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You got to encompass it. So I understand Millie from that point. Nique, her whole thing was she don't like Milagro, or her and Milagro are not on the same, they not cool, so I'm not going to say your name. And it's like, huh? Anyway, so Nique and Milagro, Nique and Milagro were going back at it for a little bit. Nique did a video on her, and she ended up deleting it. Long story short, they made up. Armond Wiggins is like the middleman. Milagros and Armond had a falling out before, and they patched things up because of the Tory Lanez trial. Okay, Nique and Armond fell out, and they ended up patching things up. So I think it was cool that him, of all people, was the one to be able to bring them two together. So Nique is on her platform, and in her title is that Armond, made us talk, something to that effect. I don't remember. But I think Nique need to grow up just a little bit, because she seemed a little childish in the beginning of the video. It was like the blogger, the other person, and if you and somebody and you don't, it was just like real awkward in the beginning. I didn't like that. And I feel like if you patch things up, why can't you just move forward? It just seemed like that's not genuine. All right. So they Nique and Armond started off on the video, and then Milagros ended up coming up. Okay. Milagros came up, Millie. She came up and they was talking, and basically they was just saying, they didn't get too much into the conversation, but they was just like, we made up and we see each other's point and we understand, and moving forward, we're not going to be best friends. This is my words, not theirs. We might not going to be best friends, but we could at least be cordial to each other. Okay. So then Wiley comes up, and you could tell Armond and Wiley don't get along because Wiley's a troll, which I know he's a troll, and he be doing too much at times. But Wiley came up and Armond ducked him, which I thought was stupid because that's like childish in itself, but I understand at the same time. So Wiley comes up and he's like asking all these questions, he asked a good question, like, why didn't you credit her and stuff like that? But like I said, long story short, excuse me, Milagros and Nique at Nite. Let me say that again. Milagro, baby. Milagro Grams. International Nino. Mia. Nigga Millie. And Nique at Nite. They made up and, they squashed it. So now Wiley does another video. And this is why I say Wiley is like a messy boots. Mind you, when they did the panel, they were kind of like saying Wiley just like stirring up the pot, and he just like starting stuff. Because he kept asking stuff and he kept getting into it. It was like, okay, they made up, let it go. But no, he still wanted to be messy. So Wiley makes a video and said, that wasn't a real makeup. Milagro her avatar wasn't even on there. She didn't even cam up. All kind of stuff he's saying. My whole point is, Wiley, cut it out. Like, leave it alone. They made up. Regardless if you think it was fake or not, they said they made up. Leave it alone. They moving in the right direction. Let them move in that direction. You just being divisive and you just being like nasty right now. And it's like, it's a turnoff. Like, come on, let these people keep moving forward. You trying to bring it back and trying to let it go, bruh, let it go. It don't make no sense for you to keep talking about that girl selling panties and lingerie and all of that. Leave that girl, leave Nique at Nite alone. I was with you with some of the comments that you made and the questions that you had. I was with you on that. But right now, you taking it too far. They said they squashed it. They said they good. Let it be. Okay, Wiley? I like you, but this is going too far. And stop trolling. It don't make no sense. I'm so glad that these two made up and they can move forward and put their past, all three of them, because all three of them wasn't talking to each other. And now all three of them said that they're good. So it's good to see that. And I'm glad that it happened. So yes, Nique, I thought you was wrong. I still think you're stubborn. And I still think you don't quite grasp certain things that, for example, it appears to me that you want to move forward with the court reporting and so forth. But if you're going to tell the story because you don't like a certain person, you have to encompass everybody. It's not that you're giving the person shine, but if you're going to tell the story, you got to tell the story. Being unbiased is, I could say Milagro's name because she's a part of the story without throwing shade, without anything. You're including her because she's a part of the story. I think once you get that, you'll be okay. Wiley, stop being a troll. I mean, you could troll, but know when to stop. Like right now, they made up. Let it go. Stop talking about it. Leave it alone. There's more things to talk about. But anyway, like I said, I'm so happy that they made up. and they can move forward because they're both cool. They both cool peoples. They young women, mothers, and stuff like that. I like to see black people vibing. But one thing I must say, now Nique, you might want to watch out for that Megan Cuniff chick because she seems real dirty. Some of the things that she's doing, she might look nice on the outside, but you don't know what she's plotting on the inside. You know, you gotta sniff her out because she's inviting you and giving you information. Don't mean that she's all good. But anywho, I thank y'all for listening. And Wiley, stop with the foolishness. Let these black women who made up be black women and be great. All right? I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Peace.